Go.
Welcome, friends. Sorry about the little glitch in the beginning. Thanks for hanging in with us.
Don't mention it. They won't know.
They know.
Oh.
So my guests tonight are Michael Gartner and Collin Purcell.
Wait.
The other way.
So, if you're new, welcome to the Subaltern Project Twitch channel. I'm Jeremy Grafe. If you like what you're hearing so far, do give us a follow and make sure your notifications are turned on. If you've been watching for a little while and want to share what's great about Monday night, do go ahead and share the channel with your friends. Although Facebook and Instagram seems to not be working today. So, I don't know, maybe email the link to your friends. Or
Text it.
Write
the link on a post-it and send it in the mail.
That's right.
Hey, we have a milestone tonight.
Oh, yeah. House Elf 1 says we've reached 50 followers.
Yay.
Woo-hoo.
Real exciting. So thanks for that, friends. Thank you for sharing the channel. Thanks for following. Thanks for tuning in week after week. Tonight is episode 81, which means we've been doing this for 81 weeks.
Wow.
Yeah.
Give or take a week, or
it's actually longer than that because we've missed 2 Labor Days.
oh yeah, because it's Monday.
Yeah, but other than that, if I missed earlier in the week, I always made up later. So welcome to episode 81. Here we are, the Wandering Bard. So we've got a really cool program tonight. I'm really excited that we've got Collin with us. Some of you might know Collin from his work at Sterling Renaissance Festival.
You may. It's
you,
true.
You may.
It's true, you may indeed.
Or you may know him from other great works such as...
I didn't know I had to list my great works.
Oh,
1 or 2 is fine.
This and that.
He's been around.
And if you were lucky enough to be at Pennsylvania Renaissance Fair this weekend, you got to see...
understand why we're exhausted today.
Yeah, well, there's that. So we were sold out Saturday, and it was crowded, and it was insane. And Sunday wasn't sold out, but it was still fairly crowded and definitely insane after Saturday. So Collin came down and did a guest with Volgamut. He played my Herb Garden sets with me, and also sat in with Breath of Era for our usual 4 o'clock. So it was a busy weekend.
It was a blast.
For a guy who was coming down to relax and enjoy the weekend, he worked a lot.
I was a busy boy.
Yeah.
Busy.
So here we are in autumn, and it's still pretty warm, but so maybe this song will still have some resonance, even though it's technically an early summer song. Music in these pictures. weeks and days. What wonders you discover. To tread attentive while day waits.
To tread attentive while day wanes.
So for those of you who don't know, I wrote that song in response to my friend Robin Chambers. She posted some really beautiful photographs from one of her runs last summer. And I was just so overwhelmed by how beautiful they were. I wrote a comment, and it turned into this song. So I was just, yeah, it was really gorgeous.
Yeah.
Robin is hopefully you'll get a chance to play with her, both of you, someday. She is an excellent fiddle player.
Oh, cool.
It's like there's no gap between her ear and her hands. Like, it's just interpreting immediately. Like, it doesn't matter if she's heard the song before. It's just an amazing improviser.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And just a really great person. So, I don't know if you're watching it all, Robin, but thank you. And that song's for you. So, hey, Collin, what's one of your favorite things from this past weekend at Pennsylvania Ren Fair?
This, like, one of my favorite things?
Yeah, one of your favorite things, like one of the best moments, or just something real cool.
I think for me, what was real cool was honestly the filling in at the herb garden stage, which is apparently brand new to the Pennsylvania Ren Fair. I found out, but there's this brand new little herb garden area, and if you do go there, and you walk between the joust, and you see these circular iron gates. That's the new herb garden, and by the joust, there's this sneaky itty bitty little stage. And you can fit like 2 people on it, and they have they just kind of have a random grab bag schedule of just people going up there and playing just to fill time, just to be on a stage. And I joined Jeremy, and I joined Jim Hancock, and I joined the wonderful hammer dulcimer player from Volgamut, Mary Grace, who's awesome. And just getting to kind of post up and listen and follow along and just play for like an hour and a half throughout the whole day. Like, it just kept me busy. Yeah. And that was really cool. But honestly, just the site's insane. Just walking around is wild.
Yeah.
If you've never been, it's crazy. Come through. It's like a Renaissance mall. It's wild.
Yeah, we have 4 more weeks. So tickets are online only. I am in a bunch of shows all day. I'm in Queen's Court, Midday Revels, and my group Breath of Era plays every day at 4 p.m. So far, we've been at the Vardo stage near the Grapes and Grains pub, and that's been at 4 p.m. So come through. It'll be cool to see you.
And the polar bear dance was fun.
That was real fun.
But no idea what you're talking.
But
Thank you.
we got some more music for you.
That was just for you, House Elf One.
Thank you.
House Elf One.
So you're probably the only one that heard it. So
I got a nice catch from David Fetterman. I'll just
thank
say
you,
that.
David.
No, to
David's
me.
on the ball
Nice
to you.
catch to me.
Oh, excellent.
Hello,
Sure.
David.
Jeremy's gonna have to watch the replay to understand any of that.
That's right. We'll keep it a secret. So all the usuals are here, just so you all know.
Awesome. Hey, Judith. Good morning.
I'm sure you guys were all confused when it popped up Bogamoo Live, and it was not Bogamoo Live.
It's Monday.
Monday.
Yeah, somebody's computer's doing double duty. Ah.
Yeah. Everybody says hello.
Double vision.
Go cool. Yeah. That might be for another time.
Yeah.
Well, that would be fun, though.
Crosby, Stills, Nash, and House Elf One.
And House Elf One.
And if you're watching Uncle Jim, that song's for you. Because as some of you who've been watching the show for a while may know, I learned a lot by watching my uncles Jim, Bob, and Tom playing on the porch. And, yeah, a lot of Neil Young on those sessions. lot of Crosby, Stills, and Nash, and Young.
So good.
Yeah. Well, anything over in the comments?
People like it. It's good.
Awesome. We'll continue.
Well played.
We'll add the flames in post.
Yeah.
Yeah, can we do that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Can we put flames in?
We can totally do
I mean, there was a
that.
lot of flames in the chat, so.
We can
Dragon.
totally do that.
Dragon, wings, flames,
Cool.
tentacles.
Right.
Thanks,
Right.
friend.
Tentacles. Yay.
Tentacles, yeah.
Everyone needs some tentacles.
That's
Yep,
true.
yep.
NT.
Even a dragon.
Yep. Well played, well played.
So, for those of you who don't know, that song Dragon is actually on my album A Vision in Exile. And House Elf should be putting a link in the chat to go to the website, and you can sign up for the newsletter and get the whole download for free.
What is it? Subalternproject.com?
That's right.
Alright.
You got it in one. So do sign up for the newsletter. It does fun things like notifies you of when I'm doing cool stuff, like having friends over to play some music. But there's going to be some other stuff coming up pretty soon that I'll hopefully be able to announce.
I suspect this is the point where you're going to take some time to have a discussion. And
That's a
make some
fine idea.
announcements.
Yes.
Perfect opportunity for me to go to the bathroom.
Yes.
And
You
get
have
some
a
more
hall pass.
coffee.
Hall pass.
I'll be back for the last tune. Or
All
the
right.
last two tunes.
Oh, spoilers.
Spoilers. Hold up. Right. So it's been
Right.
It's been real cool having Collin here this weekend.
It's been
And,
real cool being here.
Yeah. So hopefully Collin will be coming back. But something I wanted to mention, one of the things that's really important about a lot of the music that I write is it's very much about making the world a better place. Like whether that's inspiring you, which hopefully it's doing, but also like a recognition that there's like a need for compassion and care around the world. And the house elf is raising her hand.
Judith wants to know how you became a wandering bard. The Cliff Notes version for the house elf.
Oh, right. Well, yeah, so I'll get to that in a moment, Judith. What I really wanted to talk about was yesterday
Oh,
I
sorry.
dedicated all of my steps at Pennsylvania Renaissance Faire to a virtual crop walk. And for those of you who don't know, Church World Service every year in October does a fundraising walk to raise money to help fight world hunger, which like you would think at this stage in the game we would have the resources to help people in our own countries, much less people somewhere else, because there's plenty of wealth to go around. But I have a website set up for donations. My end total yesterday was for steps was 18,333. So
many steps.
yes, and I think 2,000 of those were dancing at the finale in Pub Sing. So one of the things that I'm going to be posting in the next week, hopefully, the donations went live on October 3rd, and they will stay live until October 14th. My goal is to raise $250, and that all goes, like a good portion of that actually goes to people here in the United States, but a large portion of that goes to CWS mission in other countries. And one of the things I love about CWS is they do a lot to help people in country, like make their own country better. So they have some really great reforestation programs in Haiti, for example, and as well as helping refugees find somewhere safe to be and get well settled. So please consider giving generously. Please give to that if you were thinking about giving a tip. We talked about that tonight and wanted to make sure that like we were donating to that. So anything that is comfortable for you would be awesome and very well appreciated. And thanks for supporting my mission to try and help eradicate hunger as a wandering bard. How I became a wandering bard, Judith, the short version is earlier on in the live stream about a year ago, we were trying to figure out what would be a good name for our virtual venue. And we started kind of thinking about what would be a cool name for like a fake tavern. Like our long-term friend and viewer Carlos chimed in with the Wandering Bard, and everybody who was in the chat that night immediately was like, that.
That'd be a kick-ass
But
pub name.
But I also think she means like, how did you pick up the guitar?
Oh,
Maybe.
I don't know.
You got your brother bought it for you.
Well, all right.
Short
So
story.
the short version was neither my brother Nathan, who is also frequently watching, nor I is super traditional in terms of the way like bachelor parties run. So like when Nathan was getting married, he decided that like we weren't going to go in for the usual stag party. Instead, we went to a video game bar and like had a lot of fun playing video games, and then went back to his place and played more video games. And one of the games that we played was Guitar Hero. And I was really frustrated and got really torqued and basically said something to the effect of, I bet I could learn how to play that song in real life more quickly than I could learn how to play it on this stupid video game. My brother, not wanting to shirk away from a challenge, well, he bought me a guitar. And
Here we are.
And here we are. I have not been playing terribly long. I started when I was 33. And because I have been very fortunate to be able to channel my compulsive problems, I did that into music. And yeah, so that's the short version of how I became a wandering bard and stopped leveling up as a monk and started taking bard levels.
So Carlos says thanks for the props, the shout out, and also DH6262 Jules says, hi Colin, so good to hear you.
Oh.
That's my mom.
Ah!
Oh. Hi, Mom.
Yay!
Oh, hey, Mom.
That's awesome.
And Wandering Bard is the name of the
Our
studio.
our
here.
Right.
spot,
Yeah.
So, but it's the Wandering Bard wherever I am.
Right.
Right. So when we were in Sherwood, it was still the Wandering Bard.
Right.
So like everywhere that we've done the live stream from over the course of
it
like
literally becomes
the Wandering Bard, which is kind of the thing. Like
Yeah.
since it's technically a virtual venue, it doesn't matter.
Well, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Where did the other name come from?
Which one?
The name of the Twitch channel here.
Oh, so like before this started, I was like planning on having this like prog metal band called Subaltern Project, which if you go to the website and download Vision in Exile, that's pretty much what the record is. Like there's no screaming or growling vocals, like it's just my cherubic tenor doing what it does.
Right.
But like it's relatively heavy and like drums, electric guitars, bass, the whole deal. But that was what I was planning on doing. And I like when the pandemic hit, we had gigs lined up and I was planning on doing live streaming as like a monthly or a quarterly thing, just like a solo acoustic, like, right? Like just kind of a fun thing. Oh, it'd be real cool to get together with friends who like can't come to like a venue in Pennsylvania or like, right? Like the region.
Right.
And like right around the time that I finished and like Lori and I like got the hardware and the software that we would need to do it, like all the shit shut down. And it was like,
So
okay.
weird. Yeah.
So like for the first few months of the pandemic, I was playing on my own and like every night, every time I live stream, I'd shout out the whole band and like kind of like pining away for seeing the rest of the four of them on the show and getting to play again. And like we played like
Migrated into something more.
a couple times, but then like the more I was playing, the more I realized that like you folks in the comments, the people that have been tuning in real faithfully from the beginning, you guys were becoming a really important community. And like it was cool and is cool. Like I read the comments after the show and like people are interacting with each other like they're old friends, and I'm pretty sure they haven't met each other really. Like,
and like the Volgamoot channel as well.
yeah, well there's a lot of overlap.
Oh, there's some overlap. Good. Yeah, if you people haven't, check it out.
Yeah,
Volgamoot
Volgamoot Live
channel.
on Thursday nights at 7 Eastern, and the House
Also,
Elves will put that up in the chat.
Potentially from the Wandering Bard here.
Well, most of the time, like that's been here. It won't be this Thursday, but yeah, it's been really cool getting to know like these folks and having this venue to play.
And if I'm not mistaken, some of those songs that are from that album, right, are have we been playing tonight?
Yeah,
Just
like
an acoustic
well,
version of
Dragon.
it. Yeah, like Dragon.
Like the other originals that we played tonight aren't technically released yet. Like, so I've been working on a new album for like 2 years.
Yeah.
Well, since right before the pandemic. So I now have enough material for like. We froze.
No. I posted your Subaltern Project Twitch channel.
Right.
Instead of Volgamoot's.
You're already here, but thanks for clicking anyway. So, anyway.
yeah, that's so cool. No, I like hearing this like different.
Yeah, so now I have like this kind of like prog metal album that I have like, I think I have enough tracks for. I think I have like an hour of music for that. And then I have like this idea to do a bunch of Ren Fair standards in like the same style. And then I have a third idea, which is to do a bunch of like the covers that I do, like more like a historically informed like Ren Fair kind of feel. So
I dig that.
right.
Yeah.
So a little flip on like the covers album.
And flip your originals into a Ren style. 'Cause
Right.
You have been flipping your prog metal originals into this. Yeah.
Well, that's kind of that's an accident. I mean, that was sort of the fun thing about like playing with Michael, because since last year's season of Parf, like I was running the Volgamut live streams, and then we started playing on each other's shows.
Right.
And like it was kind of cool. Like Michael's not really a rock guy, and he'll tell you that. And it was kind of cool, like getting good feedback about the stuff that I wrote from him.
Yeah.
So yeah, so he's been playing like really cool instrumental choices.
Yeah, some of that.
Yeah.
Sliding that bow on Dragon there. So
Well,
cool.
right.
So cool.
Glenda said she loves the whole album. Your album.
Well, thanks, Glenda. I appreciate that. That album took about a year and a half to finally finish recording, just because I was recording it with my friend Nick Shaw, who's brilliant and programmed all the drums and played all the bass tracks. And between my schedule in grad school and his schedule working full time and also touring, it was really rough to get together. So we'd finish a song and then not get together for a month.
Yeah.
And then finish a song and not get together for a month. So yeah, but yeah, I'm still really proud of that album.
Should be. Carlos said, and I think he said this before, it reminds me of the Fear Factory albums, demanufacture and remanufacture.
I'll take that.
Your idea of doing songs in a different styles. But yes, I think he said that to us before, which is really cool.
Yeah,
Plus, I think you should also just start playing.
Yeah, brilliant.
just start playing.
Yeah.
Just chit chat.
That'll bring him.
All right.
It'll call me Shakur.
ashes I'll rise to a new stage of life. I may grieve for what's lost, burn to ash and then rise, burning up in a day. You two fires embrace, This isn't the end, only a change. From the ashes I'll rise to a new stage of life. I may grieve for what's lost, burn to ash and then rise, burning up in a day, yield to fire's embrace. This isn't the end, only a change. From the ashes I'll rise to a new stage of life. I may grieve for what's lost, burn to ash and then rise, burning up in a day, yield to fire's embrace. This isn't the end, only a change.
Woo.
Woo!
Well, friends, the bad news is we have but one song with which to share with you.
The good news is I got more coffee.
That is good news.
It's excellent news.
Nobody likes an unconscious Misha.
No. Just because, today is the day after a long weekend. So
Well
very
played.
Harsh work in really harsh conditions. And thankfully, Collin was there to pick up the slack. So.
That's right. So, friends, you have been watching the Subaltern Project Twitch channel. My guests have been Michael Gartner, Collin Purcell. I am Jeremy Grafe. So, if you've liked what you've seen, please do give us a follow, turn on your notifications, and you can share this because the VOD is going to be up.
VOD?
So-
That spells VOD.
VOD?
Yes. Hey, I've been pretty quiet over here. Let me have
Hey,
a goofy moment or two, okay? I think House Up 1 was going to
You're
say
most tired
something.
boy.
Oh, an unconscious Misha can't be vocal boots from Lindsay.
Oh, no, I can be Volga mute. Wah, wah. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I like that.
Thank you.
Now you gotta remember that one.
Oh, damn, never.
Just like Bearvaria and Beervaria.
Beer Bear, yeah.
Should we
renamed
maybe
it.
call the quiet sets Volga Mute? Or Volga Muted?
Oh.
Well, those who've been watching this show for a long time know that I keep threatening to get my own earplugs made with a Volga mute TM on it for the people in the front row. I actually looked into how much it costs to make those. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Instead, I'm just going to print up some really crappy little stickers and throw them on commercial ones. And there you go.
There we are.
It's all for comedy effect.
That's right.
anyways.
Well, hey, friends. It's
Thanks,
been
Jeremy. Thank you, Jeremy. Thank you.
thanks for being here, guys.
No, I
So
really
much fun.
appreciate it because yeah.
We have such a great time.
Yeah.
And we're so glad that y'all have been tuning in week after week. Again, this is episode 81, and 51 of you have been following this channel, which is so cool. So this song is for all of you, and take this song into your week and let it be something that encourages and hopefully inspires you.
together across vast skies. Delight in each other, every adventure as you start this new life together. Enjoy the promise of all that will come as you share your light and peace. Trust the light, the love that you cling to when all around grows dark. Let the love you share radiate outward to all that you draw around you. A beacon of hope, of kindness and mercy to guide others on their way. And so, may your life together be filled with kindness. And so, may your life together be filled with patience. May your love for one another stand as a witness. May your love you have endured
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, everybody, for
Thank
watching.
you.
Yeah, thank you, folks. Love you all. See you next Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern.